Welcome to my first IP autograph recap. I just finished doing the Houston Rockets. Thank you for come watching this video. The Houston Rockets, are a good and bad overall signing team. It's like good. It's like in the middle. There are some friendly guys on the team, but at the same time, there are also just guys who are just not that friendly. Uh, it is, kind of interesting how the tables kind of flipped on some of the players. Some of the players from last season who signed were very friendly last year, but this year ignored us. But when it came to players who were very hard last year, they were actually very chill in signing for us this trip. So, so we're gonna first start off with the cards. So the first card I got was Alperin Sengun. I don't really know exactly. If you see here, he signed. He's overall. I got 3 done from him, but I got 2 at the. So overall, I got 3 done from him during the trip, but I was 2 of 2 and then 1 of 1. Nice rookie card right here. Unfortunately, you see, it was raining, so it rained in the morning. So it rained a little bit in the morning. So he was like the only player that signed in the morning, and so unfortunately the rain was a factor. I had my umbrella, but it came out good. Just the last part got a little smudged by the rain, but there's no issue with that. Uh, the next guy I got was Jayshawn Tate. Never got this guy before. I've had this card for about a good year and a half, so it's good to get him. He was very nice. Last year, he did not sign whatsoever, so it was cool to get a new guy. But one thing about Sengun is he's a very friendly guy. I know people say oh he's hard, but for some reason, whenever he comes to our city, he's always very accommodating, very good guy. Next guy we got was Kenyon Martin. He did 4 of 4. So here's 1, 2, 3. Oh, he actually he liked this card when he was signing it. He liked it. It's the price per box does cost. It's elite from Panini, but I do like the design of these cards. I like the background especially because any marker will look good on that background. And then 4. The issue with Kenyon Martin, first of all, great guy. He's a great, friendly guy, but the issue with him is, last year he was very friendly. He would sign whatever you had. You put out 9 cards, knock out all 9 at once, did photos, knocked out multiple photos. But this year, he just, still friendly, but, he's now more strict on what marker he signs with. He'll do it, but, you have to have a black Sharpie. That's what he's very strict about. But I think probably, if you have like a silver pen because like a dark item, he might do it. I had a dark photo, but I didn't ask him. I'll tell later. But yeah, so we also look at the sig. The sig he pretty much gave was pretty bad. It's like a K and a O. I don't know if he's trying to show an M or something, but yeah, his sig has gotten pretty bad. But at the same time, he was very friendly with us, so there's no issues with that. Then the next guy was the young player on the team. So he was overall like the most consistent signer throughout the entire trip. I got him on 3 separate out of the 4. So there were 4 times he signed. I was there for 3 of the times, and he was a guaranteed very nice guy. Future, and he's gonna have a bright future in his career. Jabari Smith Jr. Here's the first one. Here is the second card. Second card. Here is the third card. Here is the fourth card. Here is the fifth card. So one thing about the Rockets, their security is very strict on pens. So that's why Kenyon Martin's black Sharpie. So most of these players are predominantly black Sharpie, silver, black, no, not Sharpie, but like black marker and silver marker only. They'll do silver marker, but it's probably, black marker only. They don't like to see blue out, but, if the player is by themselves, then I will bring out my blue. So, of course, based on the player's preference, of course, some players like Kenyon Martin specifically said, black Sharpie only guys. But, it's always, of course, based on the player's preference. But this is one team that's very strict. So now so the Mojo, the big item I got, we're going to save for the end. So here are the photos. So, team logo, I got the head coach, Ryan Hollins, he's working with the team, Frank Kaminsky, Boban, and Usman, and the Usman. Overall, good. One thing I do hate, I be honest with you, I don't really like using this. So this is a CVS photo paper. It's not the best quality photo paper. You see my markers kind of didn't really. If I can, let me zoom in on this one. Let me focus. If you see here, the marker kind of didn't really pan out as well compared to this one on overall on all these things. This one was it was raining when he signed it. It came out good, but you could still see the little rain residue. Personally, I don't like CVS photo paper, but if it's like a free 8x10, I'll just print out a logo or something. Usually for when it comes to Walgreens photos, I do the player. When it comes to CVS, if it's like a freebie, I'll just print out the team logos. These are great sources for cut autos. You want to cut them out. And then here's the other photo I got from Sengun. Silver Sharpie on it, beautiful. Unfortunately, he signed it during the rain. Overall, it came out good on this one. Overall, I think the only issue I had was there was paint pen residue from somebody else's stuff that got on the back of my photo. But what can you do? Sengun, nice guy. Then next photo, Boban. Boban doesn't do blue Sharpie as well, and he will say, why blue Sharpie? He's probably black and silver. Got him on this photo with the Goldfish commercial. When the 76ers come later this season, I will try to get Tobias to sign it as well. But Boban did it great. Very nice guy overall. And then I got this photo done as well. Nice draft day photo. Sengun, when it comes to marker preference, he doesn't really care, to be honest with you. But, it was with security, so I just took out the black. Maybe I should have gotten it done in silver. Last year I got the same photo done, but he did it on the side, like right here. So I was like, maybe just get the black. The black will pop better on here than like a silver, but, he designed in the middle. But, very nice guy overall, Sengun. And then the Mojo, like, the top big hits today was I got not one, but two Jalen Greens. Jalen Green was friendly guy. He's not the easiest guy to get. So I think he's also just like, black Sharpie only, but he's very, very nice guy. When you actually get to talk to him and, just talk to him face to face, he's a very nice guy. Very excited to see him in the, how he plays out his career in the NBA. But overall, was a very nice guy. Got 1 of 1, and then this one was 1 of 2. And then for the other players, so Kevin Porter Jr. did not pick up a pen at all this series. Last year he was the friendliest guy. Jalen Green was very hard to get last year, so it was kind of like, wow, that's kind of weird. And then but he still like acknowledged us. But then like Josh Christopher, man, like I don't know what happened to that guy. He was just done. He was just done signing. He just, he would look at us and just walk on the bus. Tari Easeman, not the friendliest guy. I had a jersey for him. I gave up asking Kenyon Martin again for my. I had a photo for Kenyon, want to get done, but Tari came out at the same time as Martin, so I asked Easeman over Martin, and Easeman ignored me. And then Daishan Nix, he kept ignoring me as well. But what can you do? And then overall was a good recap of the Rockets. The Rockets are always with the Rockets, you're not guaranteed a lot of autographs. It's more quality over quantity when it comes to graphing the Houston Rockets. But at the end of the day, it was fun. It's always cool to nice to get out there. And the Rockets, they're a rebuilding team, but I hope next season they get Victor Wembanyama. That would be pretty cool to get the young guy. They right now are pretty much tanking for him, so it'll be interesting to see they get him. But yeah, I appreciate you watching my recap, and hope you guys have a great day.